So I thought in honor of my IKEA trip, we should like maybe fuck, marry, kill, like home stores or whatever.
Oh, in honor of your move, we can do like home
Yeah.
stores.
Yeah.
Okay. Like Home Goods, IKEA.
Dude, we went into a Pier 1 a couple of months ago. I remember that being the pinnacle of fancy pants-ery back when I was like little in Ohio. I went in there, not impressed.
It
I
went
have to say.
bankrupt.
It's fine.
It's
Well,
Dunsies.
not
it's
surprised.
done. Mm-hmm.
But
World Market.
Oh, I love Cost Plus World Market.
Yeah.
Oh, I really do. Everyone who's not American is like, what? I don't know that that's in other places. So.
Yeah, well, hey, if you're in another country, then you give us the 3 equivalents for sure.
Well, you know what
Message
made
us.
me like, I was watching some YouTuber do something that's my life now because that's all I have time to watch. I watch like YouTube while I'm working or whatever. And she was from Australia and she had said that she bought something at Kmart and people in the comments were like, what? And apparently Kmart in Australia is like their Target.
Really?
Like Kmart is
Whoa.
like huge there. And I'm like, that's crazy because every Kmart that's still left in the United States is like
a dollar store.
it's wrecked.
It's bad. It's bad. It's like I think Walmart is a step up from Kmart because
and it wasn't that way when I was a
me out.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Oof.
Kmart's are depressing.
Depressing.
But it wasn't like that when I was a kid. Like when I was
No.
a kid, I feel like Kmart's and Targets were like kind of on the same plane. And
Do
now
you remember
Target
Gold
is
Circle?
like, mwah. We didn't have Gold Circle. I know what it is, but we didn't have it where I was from.
Where we were at, it became a Kohl's. Do you remember?
That's right. Yes, it did. Oh my God, that's right. It totally did. I remember that.
Yeah, we used to go to Gold Circle when I was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you could get your
Bananas.
pictures taken there.
Yes. Oh my God, you remember your like freaking 80s baby like glamour
yeah.
shots that you would get
So
from like
good.
Sears?
I mean, I showed you guys the pictures of me and my brother in uniform for ROTC. I think we got those taken at Walmart. And like
It's by far my favorite picture of you ever. I don't care how many pictures you take in your lifetime. I love that
Ooh,
picture
it's bad.
so much.
I'll put it up in our
So
I'll put it up in our IG stories so that y'all can see what we're talking about. But it's
something.
I mean, look, it's actually not that exciting. Like people are gonna like look at it and be like, "Why are you so interested?"
No.
Because it's just okay. It's me and my brother. We were both in ROTC, so I'm like 14 or 15, and he's like 15 or 16, and it's the two of us together in uniform, but we're in front of an American flag,
Of course.
background because it's Walmart and it's circa 2005. You know,
You have got
And we're
the
in
most
uniform.
Keegan at 14 face ever. Ever. No one's ever done it
Yeah.
better. It's the best. It's
Thank
the best.
you so much. Okay, so we've got Home Goods. We've got
IKEA.
IKEA and Cost Plus World Market. All right.
Okay, I like those.
I actually think this is kind of hard because I'll shop
This
at
is
any
hard.
of those places.
Oh, yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are good places.
But fuck, marry, kill. Okay.
Oh, I think I know.
All right, you go first.
Okay. I think I'm going to. Oh,
It's hard.
it is hard. That's right. Let's get the easy one out of the way. I am going to kill Cost Plus World Market.
Whoa.
Only because.
Easy? Why would you say that was easy? That's a hard decision.
Wow, guys. I didn't know
Okay.
you guys had such strong feelings about a store that I go to like once every 3 years.
Wow.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I don't go to any of these places that frequently.
True.
Like,
I mean, like it's a novelty. It is there is something about it too that feels a little icky to me in that Pier 1 way of like culturally appropriating things from other countries to make them your fashion style. That's just my
Yes.
personal feeling.
I
Yeah.
agree with that,
So-
but I will say that Home Goods does that too. Like a lot of
but they don't make it like
furniture
a
places do that.
section. You know what I mean? Like it's
Sure.
not like here's India, here's Morocco. Like they may have like a handful of pieces, and I guess I feel like I can say it since we were just there the other day. But it feels very Cost Plus. It's a world market, so like the whole idea of it, I think, is that it's supposed to be very worldly and as
And
much
it's
as
all
I
like
love.
made cheaply, like by
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, like, as much as I love being a world traveler, like for me, if I'm going to get something that is, I don't know, like an elephant, I want to go to India and have gotten it that way. Like, I don't know. It just feels very,
That's a good
I
point.
hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I know you guys don't like it, but, and then I think I'm going to fuck IKEA because IKEA is just like college, right? The quality isn't great.
It's gonna fall apart on you
It's-
after like 10 years.
For sure, minimum. It's definitely going to fall apart at a minimum. You're going to get a good 4 or 5 years out of it, but
Right, you mean
anything
10 years
after that,
maximum.
it's going to sag.
Right. Okay.
It's losing its luster, but it's fun, right? So it's fun.
It's also just too big. You know, we've talked about being too big.
True.
It's too much. It's
It
too much
is.
to handle on a regular basis.
It's a lot.
You know, like it's like,
But I do like playing pretend with it, and I think that's.
oh yeah, you play house with IKEA.
You are playing house, but you're not living house.
IKEA is your first serious boyfriend that you're like, we're going to be together forever. And you
But you're
move
not.
in with them and you're absolutely not going
Yeah.
to. But it's fun for like the first
It's
like
good for
3
playing
years
house.
of that relationship. And
But
then you're like, oh, this isn't going to work.
Then you sit in that chair and it always like is not level or whatever.
The one
And it's
leg is
just-
a little short. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
just a little off.
yeah.
And then I think that I'm going to marry Home Goods. And here's why. Because Home Goods isn't like, they always keep it fresh. It's always new shit. It's always kind of like mark-offs from other brands that they're just like bringing stuff. It's just always keeping it lively.
They don't sell online, so they're not
Right.
easily accessible to other people. So that he's going to be loyal
Loyal.
to you, Home Goods.
Home Goods
Doesn't have other options.
makes me think of middle class fancy so much. Home Goods
Oh, it is.
Dockers and fucking half price apps at Applebee's and like,
Pleated pants, pleated khakis.
yep.
It's VH1. Like IKEA's MTV and Home Goods is like VH1.
Okay. All
And
right.
Cost Plus World Market might be that world station at the early place in your radio.
Oh, okay. All right. Listen, I think this is actually harder than I would think because I have things from all three of these
Same.
places. Like I
Same.
have my bar cart is from World Market. I've of course I've owned things from IKEA and I've owned things from Home Goods. I am going to actually fuck World Market because one, you can get booze there. I don't know if you can get booze at IKEA, but you can get booze there. So World Market is fun. World Market is too pretentious for if World Market was a person. They're too
Right.
pretentious for you to marry that person.
Yeah, they're
World-
too good looking.
World Market is the guy who shows up probably with a guitar and puts his hair in a bun, you know, like, but he's hot. He's hot. He's a musician. You don't want to fucking be with him forever, but it's going to be a good night.
In
okay?
a van.
And then you walk away. Yeah, it's going
In
to
a
be a
van.
good night, probably on the floor of a dirty carpet in his apartment. Like
no.
that's-
He lives in a van because that way he has the freedom to travel.
Yes,
and
yes.
when
He's
he
going
wants.
to tell you all about how he went backpacking
To Barcelona.
through Peru. You know, like that's who Cost Plus World Market is, which is awful. But
He's going to
the sex
talk
will
to
be
you
good.
about ethical non-monogamy and
Yes, 100%. And you're just like, mm-hmm.
Here's this
Yeah.
ham sandwich I got in Barcelona.
Yeah. So it's not marriage material.
No.
But I think of the three, it's going to be the best.
It'll be interesting.
I think World Market is the best in bed.
Hey,
So
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna
out
fuck World Market.
of all the three, that's the one I'm for sure making wear a condom though.
Oh, yes.
hell
100.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%. He's taking that van all over the country. Shit has happened. That dick has been places. It has seen some things, okay?
Wrap it up.
So, yes.
Wrap it right up.
it up. So, yeah, I'll fuck World Market. I hate saying this because I enjoy IKEA very much. But IKEA can get overwhelming. Like you said, like it can get overwhelming. There's a lot of people there. People are letting their kids run all over the place in
Yes.
IKEA.
I don't like that.
It can get wild there. Parking is always a goddamn nightmare. So I'm gonna kill IKEA for those reasons. It doesn't mean I don't love you. I do deeply in my soul. It pains me to have to say this, but I am gonna do it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and marry Home Goods. It's going to be a boring marriage, but you know what? You got your kicks with World Market. All right. You had your wild days. Now it's time to settle down. You're going to get yourself like a nice gold framed mirror and just have a quiet life.
And a cup that says coffee on it.
Yes.
So you know what you're drinking.
Absolutely everything in your kitchen is going to have that weird fucking like, this is for the tea and this is for flour and this is for sugar. Yeah.
Okay.
That is the live, laugh, love option, though, I have to say, of the three.
It very much
100.
is.
Home Goods
100. In fact, I think we saw like 7 versions of that when we were there.
Sides,
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, Christina, don't you want this
And I
lovely sign that says shit on it?
I did end up getting a hamper, even though I was pissed off that it said laundry on it. And I was like, well, I'll just put that side towards
To the
wall.
back.
Because I was so
funny to
pissed
me.
off. So I was like, they ruined it.
You're like, I know what's in it. I put it there. I know what it is.
Don't tell me what to do. Okay, so I'm gonna be different, and I'm gonna marry Cost Plus World Market.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
She loves that wrapped up
I'm
dick.
so happy that you're
You know
doing
what?
that.
It's gonna be dramatic. It's gonna be tumultuous. It's gonna be passionate.
It's gonna be the most passionate by far.
You're gonna fight
it really
all
is.
the time, but that sex is gonna be so
So good.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good. I out of all the 3 of them, like I know for me, like passion is important to me, and like I just don't feel that passion from IKEA and Home Goods that I feel from Cost Plus. It is problematic to say the least. Like it's not always going to be perfect, but he is very passionate, and so that
But you
that
know
appeals
what? There
to me.
is,
So
yeah, there's
Can you
something-
bring him around your friends?
I mean, not without some anxiety. I'll say that. It's
Right,
not going to be.
you would have to give us, you would have to, if you brought him around us, he would definitely have to be one of those where you're going to have a meeting first and be like, listen, I'm about to bring him over. Here's a few quick things about this guy.
He has been to Peru. He will tell
He
you
will
about
bring
it.
it up. He will bring it up.
He will bring it up.
Okay.
He knows how to
leave
speak a little Spanish, and he will try to speak Spanish to you.
the Beto O'Rourke.
Nobody give him tequila.
No one give him tequila. Oh no. I mean, yeah, I but you're right. Like there is an excitement when I walk. Yes. It is absolutely totally problematic for all of the reasons that Cassie said. It is actually. But there is an excitement when I walk into to World Market that I don't feel, because I love IKEA, but what I feel when I walk into IKEA is a little bit of anxiety, because I'm like, where do I start? What do I do? When you walk into World Market, you're just like, oh, so many colors, shiny things.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's
I'm
all
like, oh.
shiny, beautiful things, and
It's Morocco.
yeah,
You're like textures. This is exciting.
Yeah.
You know? And I get excited when I go into Home Goods, but that's because everything's cheap, and that makes me excited.
Yeah.
yeah. So, and then I think I'm gonna fuck Home Goods, and it's only because I think Home Goods, I'd be the best fuck of Home Goods' life.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I would like Home
do you
Goods
want
would
that?
dream about me when he was 80. He would just be like,
That's how you get a stalker, Christina. That's how you get stalked.
Home Goods keep sending you them emails.
And
like,
you're like,
here's another
cease and
coupon.
desist.
here's a
You know-
coupon.
I got a text from somebody. This is so funny. I got a text this week from somebody that is very much a Home Goods kind of human. And I was just like, and I hadn't heard from them in like 2 years. Somebody I like casually dated for like a couple of weeks. And yeah, I was just like, yeah, that's right. I got it. 2 years later, you're going to hit this up.
Coming back for more.
I'm
You're
going to,
like, no, thank
it's
you.
a good ego boost or whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck Home Goods. And then I do have to kill IKEA. It's like too much. It's like that person that comes on with everything all at once. That's like, do you want to be my girlfriend? Do you want to move in? Do you want to like, let's plan our life together? Like somebody that's like way too much and it's so overwhelming, and I just shut down right from the beginning. And that's how I feel about IKEA. So
I can see that.
yeah. So,
But
like
we
that
do
one.
love you, IKEA. We need you.
Yeah.
We do appreciate you.
Yeah.
Without you, all of our homes in the 20s would have been in our 20s would have been like just barren
milk
wastelands.
crates. Milk crates. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, that was kind of my homes in the 20s. So I know what you're talking
Same. I slept on
Yeah.
coats on the floor, so
about. Yeah.
I'm moving on up by
We're not
getting
too
to
proud.
IKEA now. So.
That's right.
Oh, woo! Like
we fancy.